Hello everybody, welcome to episode 1 of a new series. This is the Tamagotchi Paradise. Sorry for being gone for like a little bit of time there. Just a lot of family issues happened recently, and I just had to address those. First, you know, the joys of, just things that kind of go on. But yeah, like some family stuff happened, and I had to go address those issues, so yeah, fun for me. Fun for me on that one. But we are finally back, and I was going to continue the DMX2 series, and then I thought to myself, like, I was like, I don't know about that. And then, of course, like, one of my Instagram friends, or just friends in general, I guess I should say, Rusty Chi has been talking about the Tamagotchi Paradise, and I was like, I should run that. And then someone in the Texas Tamagotchi group was talking about, like, a station being near me, and I was like, I should really run these. And, like, now my brain is just like, you know what? Let's run these bad boys. Let's run the 2. I do have all 3, by the way. I do actually have all 3 devices. But since a 4th one is coming out later, I decided to hold off on the Purple Sky for right now. And we'll go back to Purple Sky when the 4th one gets to me. But for right now, we're going to run these 2 paradises. We're going to run Pink Land and Blue Water, because, I don't know, I felt like it matched perfectly. I also thought Pink Land was a bit too close to the new green one coming out, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it like this. It seems like it would work a little bit better, so we're doing Pink and Blue. And I will say, for color schemes overall, these are pretty weird looking. Like, for Tamagotchi colors, it is very weird. Sorry for the lighting. I just updated my lighting, and I don't know if this is going to be good or not for this first episode here. I'll probably have to adjust it over time. But, yeah, now we're using a full-on, like, extendable light that can, like, have, like, 3 arm points and everything. It's so cool. But, yeah, let's talk about these boxes here. These are really adorable. Love the whole look of these boxes, by the way. These are the Japanese style. I know the American style is, like, a lot bigger in ways. I went Japanese because I just prefer the smaller boxes. That's literally the only reason why I did it like this. So, I'm just a weirdo who likes this. Look at all these. We got the little screenshots from the device. On this side, it shows that they connect like the original, like, Osu and Mesu, which is really cool to see that come back in a way. These actually do have a lot of design quirks taken from the Osu and Mesu, and that with the whole little case top there. So, I'll probably show that off once we actually start getting a little bit deeper into this. The back is just Japanese. I can't read this. So, for those who can read it, there you go. Have fun with that. Pause the video. Do whatever you want with that. For the bottom, it's random boring stuff. But you do got that sweet, old, sexy barcode there. So slap your D-scanner to that. I might do this after the video. We'll take my D-scanner and slap it to that barcode. And yeah, overall, pretty cool looking. I'm excited to run this. It's very interesting looking overall. Look at that, it even shows like a little evolution, or not the evolution thing, but how the whole dial concept works. I'm excited to try it out. And pretty much same concept for the blue one, except it's more themed towards the blue one overall. Nothing too crazy there. It does, funnily enough, show not the pink one on the box. That's kind of interesting. Is that same for the purple? Wait, let's see. Yeah, it is. So, wow, it's weird that they don't show the pink one on the box. You think they would, like, mix and match it, but they did not. It's kind of boring. Requires 2 AAA batteries. And we did get to have 2 AAA batteries. Some really fancy ones. So, all my Tama friends have been telling me for a past long while to go grab some rechargeable batteries. And so guess what I'm doing? Finally testing out some rechargeable batteries. I was at Sam's Club and I saw the price of these guys and I was like, you know what? I'll do it. So I got some rechargeables. And yeah, we're going to test it out and see how well that works for this series. Yeah, let's start busting these guys open. Let's look into these guys. I'm going to do the blue one first because I really like the blue look of it. I don't know. Y'all probably know that I'm just a color person in general. I love, like, a lot of weird colors and stuff like that, so that's why I'm not too complaining about, like, the Paradise colors in general, because I know, I like them, in a sense. Even though they are a bit wonky, I do love the weird sort of color element to it all. And I know I'm opening this box the wrong way, but I don't care! Opening it up. Ooh! See, we're gonna open that. There you go. Got a cool thing here. We did get some cool little Paradise things I need to find somewhere in my room that I got from Zenon when I first got this device. So we'll probably grab those in, like, the next episode or whatever. We got the instruction manual for the Paradise. It's very nice. It's all in color, too. Oh! Bandai, you're spoiling here. Look at this. It's all nice and colorful. Is this the same for the American? I hope it is. Because I will be getting an American one. The fourth one will be American. Man, that's so cool. Look at that. Full-on color manual and everything. Like, ooh! Got little barcodes there to show off, I guess. And there you go. Got a cool little thing. That's so awesome. I was not expecting that to be, like, full color. And, of course, you do got your standard black and white one. But it is sick that they even did a color one in general. Like, seriously was not expecting that. And this is just a nice little how to slap your batteries in. If you don't know how to slap your batteries in, we should be kind of worried for you. It's telling you what the low battery indicator looks like. And, like, what to do on the little screen there. You know, the usual fun stuff. Because these are color devices, and at some point their batteries will go out. Make sure you keep up with your batteries, though, because corrosion can be a thing. I am glad batteries did come back, though, in this sense, because, like, I'll be straight up honest with y'all. Replacing lithium batteries is a pain. Like, they're like ones like how the Uni and Smart have it. Like, ooh, those suckers are a pain to replace. Like, as someone who, like, messes around with, like, iPods and other old electronics, it is very much a pain. Hey, look, my face is in there. That's kind of cool. You can see my Coochie Pachi sticker, too. It's kind of fun. I don't know if that's going to be a pain or not later on in the series, but oh well. Overall, this device is really nice looking. It has very prongs similar to Digimon, except they're spaced out, so they won't connect to a Digimon. I like how they actually did a little clip thing there. It's pretty cool. The dial itself, which is, it's an okay dial. As someone who messes around with like a lot of old retro style video game stuff like that, it's an okay dial. Not my favorite style of dial, but it's okay. The buttons are plastic and they feel nice. Oh, I can do this all day. This is nice. Like, look at this. This is a chunkier device compared to a lot of regular Tamagotchis. Like, if you compare it to, let's grab a connection here. This is like way more chunkier than your usual like style, which is kind of weird in a sense. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. It is kind of cool to see like how it does take elements from like the connection line, but like also kind of uses some different stylings to it. It's kind of interesting. But before we get too far into this, we're going to slap this behind me because fun paperwork things. And we're going to take it to the other one now. Bloop, we're going to pop that over here. I did pick this up from like Zenon, and man, it is kind of cool to think about that in some sense. I don't know if I'd still use Zenon again. They were very not quick on this order. I was kind of worried I was going to have to pay tariffs when this guy originally came to me. And didn't have to. I had to pay tariffs on my Nexus in order when it came in, but this one like got in like right before that whole tariff thing happened. Like seconds before, then I was kind of worried I would have to pay a lot of tariffs on these guys, and I didn't, so I was very glad. I got lucky. Very lucky. But these guys did come in like super late for Zenon, because originally I was going to do the series on these guys like in summer, and that did not happen. It was very much later. There we go, got the next one out. And ooh, I actually kind of like this one a lot more. Like seeing it in like physical person, it's very nice. We're gonna put that stuff like to the side and like push it out of the way. It still comes with all the same stuff, but still. You got the same dial, which it's okay. It's an okay dial. I kind of worry about this dial in the future. I don't know how durable this dial is. A nice little fold-out thing. I like the whole articulated edge to that. It's kind of nice. In the original, like, Osu and Mesu, when they opened up, it was, like, held down by, like, a chain or whatever. Let's see if I actually have an Osu and Mesu near me. Do I have one near me? Come on. As I'm knocking things over. Oh, well! That's what I get for not putting things up properly yet. Like I said, I've been busy with other things. Yeah, on the original Osu and Mesu, they very much just were held in by this little random like chain here. So if you took off the chain, then you could easily lose this piece. They did sort of keep up in style with how the prong connection works, though. Like I said, it is very much just Digimon prongs, but they actually did sort of keep up in styling. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool to see like how the similarities between these two devices. Especially because we never got the Osu and Mesu, like, in America. This is actually one of the few devices we did not get a hold of. Very cool device. I have not ran it on the channel yet, but I need to at some point. I also need to adjust my lighting for when I do another monochrome VPET, which will be fun. I'm excited for new lighting, but I have to adjust new lighting, and this is like the first video with it. Okay, let's get to actually opening up these devices now. So let's grab some screwdrivers. We got my kit of power here, which has other random bits and bobs in it currently. Had to take apart like an iPhone 4 recently because I had to get a spicy pillow out of it. For those who don't know, a spicy pillow is when a battery expands, and that's the fun of lithium batteries, is that you actually have to keep them in like pretty good condition. If you don't, then like it pretty much like the battery will expand and it leads to a bunch of issues. Like, it's not fun. It's a very much pain in the butt process. There's so many little screws. I really need to take it out of here and not keep them in this little container. Hopefully I picked the right screw, bitch. I did. Yay. Then you unscrew it a little bit more. These things are so chunky, by the way. Like, this is such a huge device. I was not expecting for how big this is. Wow, it actually flipped-flopped. That's so weird for a color device. Usually in color devices, the batteries go the same direction. This one does not have that. Also, can we appreciate like how the inside is green? There's a Tamagotchi Paradise thing. And there's our fun little thing. Oh, look at that. Oh, that knob is nice. Yeah, we get English on this one, too. Set current date and time. We're gonna have to grab a thing real quickly to figure out what the current date and time is. Oh, I'm clicking things. I don't like that I'm clicking things. Okay, so we do know it's 2025. Its limit is 2079. That's interesting. That's kind of interesting to see. So that means after 2079, we will not be able to really mess around with this too often. Weird. See, that one says up. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, so that's how that works. So you can either use the dial, or you can actually use the button. The dial's okay. The dial's like okay feeling. Before we do mess around too much with this, I'm going to grab something behind me. Well, I'm hoping it's behind me. I'm gonna stand up for a quick second. Y'all have to wait for like a quick little second. It was not exactly behind me. It was like a few steps behind me. But here is an iPod Mini. And it has whatever I was listening to before. Let's get out of my weird music stuff. Turn on the backlight. There we go. Because this is not a good setup currently. Extras. We're going to go into the calendar. Go into all. It is the 10th. Okay. And I was going to do this the whole entire time. Oh, man. Gonna do this. Set current date and time. It is that. Okay. The month is November. Yeah, there we go. So it is November. And the date, it is the 10th. I kind of like this a lot more than your usual way of setting this. Okay, I'm going to go back. We're going to go to clock here. It is currently 6:13. So do that. See, we're going to do... Am I going to, like, make y'all wait a little bit of time? We got 30 seconds. I'm going to make y'all wait like one. I'm going to make y'all wait like a little bit. Y'all see what I actually do half of the time for setting Tamagotchi clocks. So usually when I'm setting a Tamagotchi, I literally will sit with like an iPod and just like wait it out and see whatever I have to do for a little bit. So we're going to do this like how I actually properly do this, which is like this. This is a new mini I just recently modded. So yeah. This is what we call Audrey 2 for minis. And it is PM. Okay, we're going to back out of this now. Turn off this stuff. Set the iPod mini down. When is your birthday? It is August 13th. Though probably a lot of y'all already know this if you watch my channel, because y'all seen me enter this process like many times. Bam! So we're not seeing this whole entire thing for a little bit. There's my ugly little face. Ooh, the reflections are really bad on this. Okay, there we go. Turn it like this slightly off. Ooh, do I have to do something? Oh, nope, it's just animating, okay. Oh! Something was born, it looks like a world! It's a Big Bang moment! Wow, your planet is born! Yay! Name your planet. You know what? We're gonna name this planet how you always name these things. We're gonna name it after my favorite console. Let's go! Ooh, actually, wait. Wait, nope. I know how I'm gonna do this. Ooh, wait. Ooh, actually. Ooh, wait. Ooh, I know how I'm gonna do this. Negicon. For those who do not get that reference, it is the name of a weird PlayStation controller that twists. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Negicon. I'm trying to remember if it actually had like a proper thing in the thing. Negicon. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Naming it after a weird Namco controller. Let's go. Whee! A lot of turning. There we go. We're gonna go through some of these little things here. And, ooh, what do we want to do? Bam, there we go. Yeah! Oh, let's see. We're gonna do a little twisty thing there. And there we go. Yes! That's what I want to name it! Nurture Tamas and make Negicon prosperous. Okay, we'll do that. Jeez. So picky. And here's the device. Wow. Wow. So, nothing much going on there. Oh, can't do anything currently. Okay, nothing much going on there. So we're gonna hold off for a second. We're gonna set the device down, you know, gotta set up the other boy now. Look at this. More screw driving for y'all to enjoy. Nope, do I need to do screw driving a little more? See, I have hopes and dreams for how these things will come unscrewed at some point, and then I don't know. And then I had to figure out if it's just nicely stuck on there or whatever. I don't know. I'm not great at this. There we go. Finally got it out. I love how oh, what's going on? Oh, it's coming out. Oh. See, they're going to be slightly off from each other, and it's going to be fun to figure out how to do this. I don't like how... The screen seems very cheap feeling, this weird plastic layer here. Let's see, how'd I do? Feed him! Give him food! Yes. I mean, I like how the animations are done a lot better in this device, so that's kind of nice. It does seem a lot more animated filled than the last few devices I've ran. Yeah, look at that, it's so clean and smooth. We'll do one more, and then we'll try going back to whatever. I'm hoping this doesn't take off like how every other color device does it, where like there's a whole weird bar and stuff like that. Like, that's kind of annoying. What about snacks? Give it a jelly stick! Yes! Look at the jelly stick. How does it eat the jelly stick? It eats the wrapper of the jelly stick? Why does it eat the wrapper of the jelly stick? I'm kind of bothered by that. Why is it eating the wrapper? No! Okay, that's kind of... I mean, it doesn't look happy at us. Do I need to play with it? What's arrow? Oh, okay, so that's still cancel, okay. Oh, this is a reference to that original Tamagotchi game. That's kind of weird. So I'm guessing it's pattern-based, maybe? Oh, come on, you're a pain. Flags, what about this one? Don't tell me all these games are very similar. Are you just gonna be mad at me now? Because I don't like these weird games that you're trying to play with me here. Is there a better game I can play with my Tama? I like the idea that games have come back in a sense, but it's kind of weird. See? Oh, there it goes up into the thing. That's right there. It's right there. Still in the middle. Still the side here. And now it's at the end. Now it's back there. Now it's back in the middle. Come on. It's not going to explain controls to me, is it? Okay, that's a pain. Okay, we're going to get back to this guy in just a second. He's being a little butt about things, because they didn't bother explaining mini games to me for a Japanese manual, so that's going to be fun for me to figure that out. But let's slap batteries in this boy. And there you go. Still has the Tamagotchi Paradise thing there. And we're going to slap this bad boy right... I just completely fell down. Still gonna slap that battery back in before I do that. Here we go. It can complain at me in a minute. That Tamagotchi can. But I want to run both of them. I'm here to run both. So we're gonna do this. Okay. That is correct. And okay, so we're going to set the time. Woo! Doing this the proper way. Y'all are probably watching this video being like, oh, this is very long for a video. And I'm like, sorry, y'all. But this is like episode 1, and I'm trying to get entertained into this device. And we're going to do... What time is it? iPod, tell me. Clock. Okay, there we go. I caught that barely on time there. Ooh. It's going to be slightly off in seconds, but that's fine by me, to be honest. Whee! There we go. Welcome to the paradise. And there you go. Get to watch another animation. We're going to set the iPod down. And there we go. Another little animation there. Look at that. I do need to adjust my camera thing here. That's going to be fun. And there we go. Look at that. Yay! The planet is born. What are we going to name this one? We're going to just call it, like... If I actually remember the name of, like, the proper, like, Atari paddle thing, I would name it after that. But I don't remember the name of that Atari panel thing, so I'm like, it's gonna be a pain. Blam. Sorry. Let's see what we got here. Yay. Yes, and there we go. I'm excited to see how this works now. And of course, it's going to give us the whole planet thing here. And the fun little like animation. And ooh, look at that. The background's different. Kind of interesting how this works. Like, you see that? Look at that. You see like the whole little surrounding land to it. I don't know if I like that dial-in animation because that feels so weird. It's so weird to see. That's so weird. It's like such a weird animation for the dialing. Sorry, I'm like messing around with this. I know people probably aren't liking me doing that. I always love seeing the weird scaling in there. It reminds me of like old Super Nintendo games, like when you'd like they'd have to do like the Mode 7 type of graphics. Like that's what it reminds me of there. Let's go back to this device for a quick second, because we really have not done much with this one. Is it still mad at me? Oh, it's pooping. It pooped! Look at that. Oop, there we go. Got the egg hatch moment there. It's still being grumpy boy at me. Oh, there we go, look at that. Oh, now that one's gonna be a grumpy boy. Man, they make this a bit of a pain to do this process. Oh, look at the cloud! Ah, that's so cool. That's awesome. It's so cool. I always feel bad for these first episodes, because these first episodes might be boring, because it's just me being all amazed and all for like these devices sometimes. But, I don't know, I'm really kind of enjoying this. Let's see, we're gonna mess around, we do have to feed the Tama, so give some food. Can I skip through the animations? I can! Oh, you know how nice that is? Some of the other devices don't really let you skip animations on the color ones. That might have been a thing in the Uni, but it wasn't really playing with the Uni too often, because the Uni kind of bothered me. I don't know. The Uni is one of those devices that I play through, and I'm like, ew, kind of gross. I was not a fan of DLC on a Tamagotchi. It's something that I did not enjoy with the Uni, so I'm like, oh, that's gross. What's walking? Let's try this out. What do I do in this? Ooh, I see how walking works. Let's go back to this. Let's go. Come on, do the walking thing. Oh, it's done by the tile. Oh, it's so... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's weird to feel. Okay. Okay, so it's just very much me dialing it in. So we're just avoiding obstacles, pretty much. So it's kind of weird to do. I played too many Atari games to be like, to be like this, kind of like, I'm very used to just doing this a lot of times. I had to swap over to the next device in just a minute or two, but look at this. Wow, it's so cool. Oh, there you go. Oh, it has 3 chances? Okay, so we have a little bit of thing there. And there you go, he won. There you go, look at it, he's neutral-faced. Okay, so that's very interesting. And now he's back to being angry at me. They're always angry at me. Let's go swap down into this thing. He's being all mad at me. And there's our little parasite thing. We have not messed around with this. So, okay, so that's how this whole down mechanic works. So you go by the medical scale, and he'll be able to mess around with it there. I'm guessing you clean poop on the yellow area to get that out. So I'm guessing you'd have to be in, like, this area. Clean poop. Okay, so, okay, I see how this works. That's interesting. Okay, sorry. I'll probably end the episode right about now, because we've probably been doing this for a little bit too long before we mess around a bit too much more. Well, it's gonna give him some feeding. And there you go. So I'm gonna call it an end for this episode right here, because it's kind of weird for this little thing. I have to learn more about it and stuff like that. I also feel like these first episodes are always kind of like not the greatest, because it's just, like I said, me being in awe, and I don't know how many people like that, really. It's just kind of weird. Oh, that's where you get to look at the thing. Oh. Okay, now I'm getting this. Okay, now I'm learning. So that's where you get your status screen from, is like you have to go really far down in here. And that will teach you like how the whole hunger thing stuff works. Okay, I get this now. So I'm going to call it an end right there right now. So I'll see y'all next time in tomorrow's episode. So thank y'all for watching, and I will see you all later. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'd say. Sorry for being gone for the past few days. Like I said, just family things happened. Had to go work on very important things. So sorry about that, y'all. And I just realized I'm missing a screw bit too. That's not good. Am I missing my main screw bit too? One of the main ones I need. Oh no, that's going to be a pain. Okay. I have a few things to look for after this. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all later. Bye-bye-bye. Gonna take these two wonderful Tamas with me, and take Audrey too. Because that's what we named this iPod. Because this is an iPod my girlfriend originally got me, and I've been working on repairing it for like months now, because it had like so many issues with it originally. Finally got it fully fixed up and working now, so we named it after her, and Little Shop of Horrors, like, reference there. So fun. Yeah. Fun there for us. Super excited to finally have this one working, though. It's so nice. I had to do, like, full-on, like, swapping parts and everything. It was a crazy repair. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all later. Bye! And sorry for this episode being 32 minutes long. Ooh! That's a ooh. But yeah, bye.